Hiya, Shenanigans. How are we doing tonight? I hope you're doing well, and if not, I hope it's about to get a whole lot better because we're back with, surprise, surprise, more Pumpkin Panic. Oh, what? Camera, like, shifted there. Oops! I still got that dry cough. I hope it's not like the one I had last year where it lasts for like a full month and then sporadically disappears, but look, if I have to trade a weird sporadic cough that lasts for a month with in order to not get majorly sick, I think I'll risk the month-long cough. As annoying as it is to me and others, I'd much rather that than than whatever happened last year. Because I remember there was something like that full week I was out right before debut. Ooh. Oh boy. Pumpkin Panic. And nightmare mode, no less. You know, this felt like a great idea on, like, Sunday when I was putting together the list. I was like, oh yeah, we could do nightmare mode. We can just dedicate, like, a whole stream to that. And then I got to today and I was like, oh god, wait. Oh, damn. Yeah, yeah, at least it's not a few years. Exactly, Leon. Also, welcome. Ugh, I don't like the idea of coughing for a full year. I don't even like having to cough for a month. But you know what? I'll take the lesser of the two evils. Speaking of lesser of two evils, and by that I literally have no actual way of transitioning into this next point, but you know, I've been doing that a lot today, actually, as of late, just finding non-transitionary, like, ways of transitioning conversation. I do have an update to the schedule because I forgot to verify something with somebody, so there's gonna be a change. And it's literally just this big old oops on my part. Also, I'm trying something new with my audio. Does anybody notice much of a difference? Is it still good? During middle school and high school, you'd cough out of nowhere, either at home or at school, for like multiple years? Oh my gosh. I apologize if that, like, last bit there sounded like a laugh. It's more just like a huh. Damn. I'll let me see, can I find some wood? Where's my desk at? Where's my desk at? I don't know if that picked up, but knocked on wood there. That doesn't happen to me because, you know what? I still got time. Why would I looked at my watch? Why would I look at my watch? It's not like that's gonna tell me the years I have left to live. But in all seriousness, damn, that sounds like it was rough. Oh yeah, no, the smoke probably did not help. If that wasn't the cause, then it was not helping the effect. But from you talking about it in the past tense, you're not coughing like that anymore, which, you know, it sounds like a good thing. Sucks that you had to go through that, but it's better. It's better now, right? So let's just really quick go over the schedule, because I have a little bit of explaining to do. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of explaining to do. Here it is. The schedule for this week. Very often, the lovely art by Peck. Monday, hey, that's tonight, we're doing Pumpkin Panic, because, hey, I had a lot of fun replaying that. And, I figured out how to get the ghosts in Nightmare Night, so we're gonna do that. See if we can take that on. Went down a lot in the later half of high school. Okay. Good. Very good. I know that on my original posts, it said that we were going to be doing FNAF Into the Pit, but, Yeah, my bad on that one. I didn't really verify everything properly. So, instead of having, like, spring that at the last minute, we're gonna instead be pivoting over to Fall Guys. Now, I will say, this is a rather blank schedule, unlike, you know, the past, how long have we been in 2026? Like 4 weeks? Yeah, even though it's, well, you know what, I think I have an idea of what it might be. Yeah. Yeah, pivoting into Fall Guys, and the rest of the week is blank because for the since the debut anniversary is coming up, it's gonna be on the full year anniversary, February 18th, which is a Wednesday. And there are some things I want to have ready by the time that starts, so in lieu of streaming Thursday, Monday, and Tuesday, I'm going to be working on all of that up until debut. Or, not debut, but, you know, debut anniversary. And I'm going to be verifying things with people far ahead of time to make sure. And then, I promise it'll be worth it. So, TLDR, boiling it down tonight, Pumpkin Panic, Nightmare Mode. Tomorrow, Fall Guys. Let's see if we can get higher in ranked unless the season reset. I don't think it did. And then Thursday and onward, no streams because prepping for anniversary. Good? Good. Yeah, 2 to 3 hours gone by being caught into the pit. But you know what? I feel like the next time we do it, we're either going to get to roughly the same place or we're gonna do it. Because hey, that last run was really good, and it only got bad because I got sloppy, I got cocky. Right now, I'm not really feeling cocky about that game. So we just have to make sure I stay in check on my arrogance. My arrogance sickens even myself with the status of that last run. You know, I think now's a good time as any to get right on into the game. I don't know what it is about this game, but it makes me nervous every time I like start it up. It really did humble me. It really did. Into the Pit knew it. It said, "Oh, you think you can handle this? How about you think again?" Wake up, you have to see this. Nah. Heimdall. Like the game was Kratos. If you want to equate FNAF Into the Pit to Kratos, I mean, like, go right on ahead. That's a hilarious analogy to me. I forgot about the albino. The albino thing, deer thing, the not deer thing. Ooh. Although thinking about it, it was I feel like it would have been strangely anticlimactic if just on the first attempt of all of the like of the nightmare mode run, just completely win it. That just feels like it wouldn't. What the hell? You know what? For the first one, I'm not feeling too bad about that. We didn't really lose a lot of progress, and I didn't even notice that guy was there. Also, yeah, I know the whole thing I just said was total copium for the like one of the cleanest runs I've ever had in that game, just failing to not getting into a hiding spot and Spring Bonnie getting faster. So trust me, I understand. Last minute. He caught me off guard. That's like one of the best kinds of scares. Like not I wouldn't say a jump scare, but like one that catches you off guard. Or thank you, bird. Like it's either it builds up and it gets you, or it's like it settles you into a false sense of security and then it gets you. There he is. That is still like the loudest sound effect known to man. Yeah, I was thinking I light a candle like most of the time when I stream to help like relax. And I really need to do some work on like cut the wicks on that, because I think they're starting to smoke up, like they're starting to like create smoke in the room on initial lighting. So that's what my guess is for the cough. Too many spooky games where it lulls. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You get the idea. You see the vision. Alternatively, the other one I like, the other kind of horror is when it's like I'm looking at something and I'm like, I don't get what that is, and it makes me uncomfortable. And that's like what's scary about it, is that I don't get it. I don't see what it is entirely. Like easy example, like lo and behold, Silent Hill is great at that. There's a moth in my room. I don't like. Ah, that's fair. I mean, scary stuff isn't for everybody. That's completely fair. Ha ha ha. I hate that deer. I hate that deer right there. You see why I hate that deer, don't you? I hate it. It's infuriating. It bothers me greatly. Now it is less bothersome to me. I'm gonna have to upgrade the bucket and the... I did not forget what this is called. I'm pausing for a dramatic effect. In all seriousness, I did for a moment forget the word fountain. I am going to have to upgrade both the bucket and the well in order to... But either watch it from you or from the King of FNAF. Good. Or Monster Hunter Pond. Oh, cool. I know it's probably not the most pleasant thing if it's like stuff that really gets you. Oh yeah, there's that guy. The other deer. He's gonna just directly follow us around. Because that's fun. But usually I find that some of these games have really fascinating stories that wouldn't really fit into other genres as well. The thing is, I know that my time with light is growing dim. And so I'm trying... No, please. No, please. Damn it. We are like 600% better than our last run, so I'm calling that up. I'm kidding. Alright, I gotta get my head in the game now. I'm getting distracted by all these deer. I'm not noticing the real threat. Myself. The real obstacle in my way. Oh, goodness. I feel like I should have been punished for that. Punished greatly. Because I swear I was in this guy's range. I feel like that I forget what it's called. Was it that, you know, the one, the violin guy. He shows up every time. I wonder if he's on like a cycle, and if I can just get that cycle down. Maybe, just maybe, planning will be, I'll be able to actually survive him. Gonna really quick do that. Nope, it's still here. I'm very tempted into getting one of those different outfits, but also, I don't need them. I know that much. Oh, crap. Coin. We found a coin. Oh, thank goodness. I'm just gonna turn this coin in first things first. Or rather, sooner than usual. Okay, so we gotta catch 5 souls. Easy enough, easy enough. I wonder if they're all set. I wonder if the next one's gonna be the fish. There we go. And better news even still, I remember how to deal with the ghosts. And that was the thing that I was most worried about when we started playing last time, was that I wasn't quite sure how the ghosts worked. Goodness me, I'm just misplacing my S's there. I hear you this time. You're not catching me off guard. Though I will make you bash into the door. Hahaha. I am going to upgrade those. Goodness. I literally almost pressed the B button and ran right into that. You know, I'm just gonna take a look around the side here, just in case. I hate these deer so much. I hate them. I hate them. How do YouTube Shorts play for a few minutes? Where? No, not happening. Not happening, Violin Man. It's so loud, and that's what's so funny to me, is that it's so loud. It's like, it rolls, to me it rolls over from being like scary into being hilarious. I hate that freaking deer. So here's my explanation of why I want that deer to move, so that I can get that... I was about to say that damn 4th Chaos Emerald. So I can get those damn plants. Is because I want to see if I can get up to 100 coins, so that I can buy the upgrade for my lantern, so that I'm not almost running into them at every point of the night. And I can. Oh, I need 160. Ah, that is... And they're going the same way. Isn't that cute? Or alternatively, they move in herds. They do move in herds. Got one. Alright, we're 1 out of 5 ghosts. That's good, I think. It better not be just Stan. It's... I'll just upgrade these things then. Gotta check on the clown. Thank you, clown. Take good care of this balloon, I promise. Ooh. There's no need to cry, sad clown. Here's a balloon just for you. Which also tells me that the night's going to end soon, which is very good news for me. Gave me the excuse I needed to go inside at the perfect time. Oh yeah, that music out of nowhere. Can't see anything, that sucks. Yeah, exactly. Though, since the next day is coming, I was gonna say, since the next day is coming, that'll be good, but I spoke too soon. Rather, I didn't even finish what I was saying because I died. So, since we couldn't really see what happened, I'm going to assume that the albino deer ran into me. And, I just wasn't upgraded enough to catch it. And I died. But we are making progress every time, so... Oh no! Oh, there's something out there! But that one wasn't a skinwalker. The skinwalker was not the one that got me. This one's the skinwalker, I think. But I see you're not wrong, but you're also not right in that. Just get out of here already! I thought he was about to slam to the door again. I was gonna be mad. Not really. I wasn't really going to be mad, but it was... I was gonna call it stupid. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, you're right, but I think the Wendigo... I think the deer are supposed to be, like, more adjacent to Wendigo. Because I think the regular one's called the Wendigo. And that one's just called the albino, I think. We can check on it when we go inside next. Because we're probably going to go inside again soon. Either because that thing shows up again, or... You know. I might want to upgrade the money we get from these. Or the bucket and water source. And by that I mean I do. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. That one's called the Crawler. Yeah, that one's... It's the Wendigo, the Crawler, and the Albino. I love the animal friends. I needed to get out of there because that last candle was about to go out, and anybody who's familiar with the game knows that's really bad news. That was almost really bad. I was like on autopilot. Well, that little bastard's just sitting there. Look at him. This. Just gonna take a little stroll around here, see if I can find one of them. Yes. Found one of the coins. Perfect. Bastard. Bastard deer. If we touch the deer, we die. Because they'll transform. You want to make money? Not while I'm here. Pretty much. It's not even if we touch it. If we get close enough, it'll transform. Also, hello, like you. I don't think I said that yet. I don't know how familiar you are with Pumpkin Panic, but this is the harder nightmare mode of the game. And there are two of them. The albino one to the left is not in the regular game. Or not in the, like, ordinary, game mode. They invented him for this. Oh. This is, I think, the third time this game has shown up on stream. So, fun. Very fun. We got a first time experiencer. Oh, I don't need to turn on the lantern yet. Of Pumpkin Panic. It's about to get real dark. And not in the metaphorical way. Now you might be wondering, how are we supposed to see the monsters? We're not. Yes, both of the deer are equally dangerous, but they're annoying in unique ways to themselves. Got the bat, yes! You know, I can just show off the death by the deer next time. Yeah, they kill you in the same way, but one wanders around aimlessly, the other doesn't. Here, I can just show it off. Like, where's the deer? There's. Check this out. Yeah, that happens either way with either of them. Just the regular deer follows me around directly, and like it's just got a tracker on me, and continues following me. The albino one just wanders around aimlessly. It'll occasionally stop to graze, and then it'll just wander again. And it's... Sometimes they will maneuver in ways that I swear they planned. I don't know how, but I swear they planned it. Also, in Nightmare mode, this like, Scarecrow guy is unique to Nightmare mode. He is going to give us tasks that we have to complete before we can actually escape, on top of the things that we already had to do to escape, which was get the 4 machine parts to repair the ship, and then repair the ship, which took plenty of time. Sadly, we have not had the chance to try that out, but with how those pens are more like, you know what? Actually, I'll unlock. Yeah, I'll unlock one just to show it off. Couldn't hurt. Not at the moment. Are you gonna stop going exactly where I'm going? Damn. Deer's a dickhead. If you did, I don't know if you saw it, but it opens on two sides, and they'll just wander out the other side, and I can't close it down. Another change from regular mode to nightmare mode is that guy who plays the violin when he shows up. He usually has like a stinger effect, like one of those like shock horror stingers that plays when he shows up and when he leaves. He doesn't have that here. Now we just have to kind of know. We kind of gotta figure that out. The albino looks at me like, please get close. I want more meat. No! No! I cannot. If I go to the right, I get the feeling I'm going to see the other one. Oh no, we're fine. For now. Coin. Problem I have with the coins is that they very much look like the regular rocks. That was a messy way of doing it. But yeah, every time he does that, loudest sound in the game. There are two clowns that appear at night, but they're not like too big of a deal. They're kind of just fine. One will appear and give us a balloon, and by the end of the night, we have to give that balloon to another sadder clown. Yeah, I think... So I decided this time around to invest a little bit more in the other plants, and that's looking like that's going to be a good idea for this. Yeah, exactly. You kind of gotta be like the balloon broker between the two, rather the middleman. Middle pumpkin? Whatever this thing is. We should probably turn this coin to the scarecrow before it gets too late. Because the first assignment there, catch wandering souls. If I catch 5 of them, that's the first of the objectives that he needs me to complete in order to get out of here. And every time one of those spawns and we catch it, we get a refill on our lamp oil, which is very nice. That stuff is not inexpensive. Please just stop and eat some grass, big guy. Please. wonder where that guy's going. Oh yeah, now the freaking albino deer just walks right on through there. Like it ain't no thing. Dastardly deer. I don't know what else to call a deer. Like dastardly, bastard, annoying, frustrating. I could just keep calling it names. I got jump scared by the leaf. I saw it. I thought it was something running across the screen to eat me. That was, to me, that was funny. A doe? That... I don't know, that one doesn't have the same impact as, like... You know, what I really want. Bastardly buck, dastardly doe. Ooh. Ooh, okay, I'm seeing the, like, alliteration. I like that. Oh, no. I thought I was done for there. Problem I have is that usually when it's night and because we can upgrade our lantern here. It doesn't have to suck. It just does it first. Because we don't, it's not upgraded. It's just not upgraded. But the problem is, if it's not upgraded, it sucks. And we are more likely to die. I don't know what to upgrade is another problem. Also, to those with eagle eyes and sharper minds, is this more expensive? You dastardly doe. Speed might be good, but also I don't know if... That was a dick move from the game. That was rude. No! What? Where was I? How was I in his range? It seemed like that was further away than usual. This looks like it's gonna, it's been one of these things where the first try was incredible, and after that it's been like struggling to try and get that back. Let's see, maybe this will... Maybe doing this sooner, being faster, maybe that's the secret. Also, here's what we have in this game so far. If you haven't seen, we got the Crawler, the Shadow Pumpkin, the Happy Clown, the Sad Clown, the Wendigo, the Albino, the Little Pet, which is on the dock. We haven't seen that yet. Puddles, Henry, and Peanut. I didn't really like go on too much about all of them, but the last three were noticeably less scary looking and were kind of cute because they're our little pet friends, and they will give us special bonuses if we pick them up during a run. The bird friend will drop items in at a higher frequency, I believe. That's how it looked. Well, we haven't seen the shadow because I've been trying not to have it spawn because it's basically going to kick me out of my house. Because its whole thing is that if we're inside too long, those candles that are on the nightstand will start going out. And if they all go out, the shadow pumpkin shows up from under the bed and it kills us unless we leave the house. And because they don't instantly light back up when you leave, I've been trying to avoid that problem. Now this time I'm foregoing the instant money, or instant monetary increase, in lieu of going... Sorry, not in lieu of, but instead going for a broader range of plants to grow. The albino deer, once again proving why it can be the more annoying at times. I pathed around you, you dummy. Yeah, I was hearing about that indie movie reaching #1. That's pretty cool. Oh no! Something scary in the woods. I love how that little, like, scare happens there. Because it's literally, it's nothing. there's the other guy. Oh my gosh, it's so much. Oh wait, no wait, it's getting dark. Just like what was it, Crackdown? Was that the game where it's like during the day it's chaos, during the night the monsters come out? But it was like also kind of like a zany third person. Was Crackdown third person or first person? I remember it being third person, but I don't really remember playing it. It was third person, the monsters... Oh, the monsters were only in Crackdown 2? Oh! I see. I did not realize. Ooh, I saw the silhouette. How? How was I supposed to know you were there? That one I'm genuinely curious about. Because, like, it's... Okay, I gotta... Maybe I'm supposed to have the stronger lantern by the night, or maybe it wants me to be very passive during the first night. Or maybe there's another strategy that I haven't employed yet that I need to get. I need to start working. Mutated enemies. Okay. Neat. My plan this time, I'm gonna be a bit more quick to get upgrades. First upgrade we're gonna get is the money. Because, hey, a little bit more is gonna go a long way. Getting that sooner is gonna help us in the long run. Then the next one I'm probably gonna get is the well, and then the bucket. I'm gonna get a lock for the it's co-op, but you need... Wait, you need to be online to play with somebody. I mean... Have I really not gotten another one? Weird. Usually by now I'd have more seeds. But yeah, weird that, like... I never got the idea of having one or the other. You can either have local or online co-op. You can't have both. I don't know anything about programming, so you know, it's just like to me, I don't get it, but also if there's a reason, it would be good to know. It wasn't really a 360 game. Yeah, fair, but also I wonder why. That's my question is still why only one or the other. And of course, the deer is going to walk right where I need to be. All three Crackdown games, I think, have it where you can solo it or be online. Yeah, but the thing is, what if Demius came over to visit and we're like, hey, you want to play some Crackdown? And then like, oh no, wait, Shin, you have to go back home and get on to your 360 in order to play this together. Or we can just like I play the game, you point, and you'd be like, what's that? What's going on there? The reactionary player. I mean, okay, I gotta think of the time frame because I don't want to compare something that came out later to something that came out before it. But I do remember that Borderlands 1, which was also on the 360 game, but I don't remember how early. It was probably later, most likely later. Had both, but I know that you couldn't carry over. You couldn't do the same. You couldn't just like join in from a distance and play as the same character. Probably, I've never tried doing that. Because that would be somehow insane. It's just one of those things that I think that's kind of strange, but also, you know, there's probably reason for it. It might be a balancing thing. I don't know. I tried that when I got it on my birthday when my friends were there. Thankfully, I was also gifted. Oh wow. Okay, that's pretty sweet. See, that's the thing. No, nobody's tried doing that. Nobody's tried the. Nobody's tried the Borderlands thing. You know what, just to spite you, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to plant these crops right against the gate. What do you think of that? Yeah, that's right. Walk at me slowly in a manner that's non-threatening. Oh, your little buddy's doing it too. Imagine if when the two deer collided, they, like, became the super deer. Soloing Crackdown took a while. Like many games, it's doable. That's fair. I mean, I don't even remember playing Crackdown, so I probably didn't get very far in it. I just remember the commercial. The guy was like screaming, banging on the door about, "It's getting dark!" Hoping, here's what I'm hoping, is that if the Shadow Pumpkin does show up, the other guy leaves. See, this is the Shadow Pumpkin. Clown friend, you're incredible. Not only did we get the first spirit, but we got the clown. Okay. That one didn't work out. Here's an idea. What if I just go strictly for money? Like, first 3 upgrades are money. Money first, the rest nowhere. That would be that might work. That also might not work. But sorry, the hardest thing to do is the stats like driving, shooting, and agility. One was the hardest to build up. Guess which one. Part of me, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing driving of all of them. Though I don't much remember that game, so it might be agility. My second guess is agility, but first guess is driving. If I got it wrong twice, that's awesome. All right, I barely survived that. I barely got away from it. Just passing him by on the way out like we're buddies. Oh, okay. So running and jumping. So driving, right? So I'm just imagining like shooting and jumping and running. Like that's the things. You run faster than cars? That's amazing. I love games where goofy stuff like that happens. Like you can just like see you slowpokes at the where's a place people drive to nowadays? See you guys at the movie theater. You like you're like the you got to know each other so well in the past run, so it's yeah, exactly. It's only a few instances where you need to drive. See, the thing is, at that point, I question, like, is there a benefit to me driving this car? Something after a beer, something deer. Wait a second. But nothing aside, is there like a benefit to driving the car in that game? Because it really doesn't sound like it. The vehicles transform? Like into like super robots or like Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed where they just like, oh, this car turns into a plane. And now Ichiban is here. And Hatsune Miku and SpongeBob. That's not All-Star Racing Transformed, I know, but that's... Do we want to give that guy a name? Does anybody want to name that guy? The 18-wheeler sounds like fun. If it barrels through things, though I can imagine if Ted? Okay. Do we want to name the Monstar Ted? Whichever Ted that is, I will leave up to the interpretation of the viewer. You know what, actually? With the deer chasing us down... Hey, wait a second. If it doesn't have a last name, why has it got a last name? Max Stat Driving has the 18-wheeler... though it's like Optimus without his trailer. Gets bigger and flames spouting out the longer you drive. Okay, that sounds pretty sick, but mostly because you equated it to Optimus Prime. The deer is literally just in the worst place possible. He is literally just sitting there in the worst place possible. Could you please move? Please! Like, I know he's getting close because I asked him to move. And, well, no, not even because I asked him to move, because that's what he was doing already. But, like, ugh. I don't mean closer to me, I mean just generally. So Ted and I have gotten like to know each other over this run, over these runs. The Wendigo is just, or whatever it is, the Wendigo, sorry, that was it. The deer and I, we just been cemented as enemies. Ted, don't you do it. Okay, Ted. You're uninvited to my birthday party. Uh-oh. I think we might be screwed. I am very, very concerned. This might be our first death to the clown, actually. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, we can go into the house. Okay, that one was going fine until we got until I didn't get the balloon. So I like the strat we had, so I'm gonna keep doing that one. Yeah, if the deer made it so that I couldn't get to the clown, if that had been the reason, that would have sucked. I can't blame the deer though. Yeah, that's the first death by climb. I don't think I've ever died to the climb because I like even in the main game I've prioritized them. Like there's got to be something bad that happens if I don't get the balloon and hand it off, of course. Oh, we're this early? Damn. Okay. Okay, so that one was a bad run. Um, rather than just saying bad run, that one was just, I wasn't planning right. I wasn't thinking right. Nope. At least it was mercifully quick. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I think at least my idea is same strat. However, my plan. I didn't even explain my plan last time. It was over that quick. Plan for these runs. Do a bit of foraging for like sticks and branches, and then sell them for money to help upgrade ourselves. And then we might be able to get an actually good lantern before the start of the first night. We're gonna do that after this guy leaves. After Ted leaves us alone. My B button was stuck. Does anybody like gardening? Like anybody? We got any like gardeners in chat? Imagine someone dying to the scarecrow. Oh my gosh. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if somehow like the last one was like, don't repair it and don't get caught. You'll never escape here alive, pumpkin boy. Forgot I had a silver coin on me. Yeah. 111 at this point, not bad. Ted, no. I just noticed over all the playthroughs we've done, I never noticed that the character like has like a frowny face when he's running away from things. That's fun. Very neutral smile most of the time. Frowny when running away from monsters, which, you know, can you really blame him? There's the deer. And not a moment too soon. The deer heard. Hey, I heard that the deer heard that a good run was going around or going on here, and knew that he needed to put a stop to it. Ted's back. Also, I noticed Ted, no last name Henderson. Don't think I did notice that, by the way. We can get the upgrade, yes! Now, it might not seem like a lot right now. But I'm going to be very happy because we'll have at least a little bit of a lifeline in the dark. And you'll see what I mean when it gets to nighttime. Now, us selling all of that wood does mean that we're at a slight disadvantage when it comes to the second task, but we haven't even gotten the second coin yet. So, that's not exactly something we need to worry about right now. It's just something that's, you know, in the back of my head. Of like, this could be troublesome. But you see, these lanterns will light up. They're not great, and our lantern is currently, like, 17 times better. It's probably not, it's probably like 2 times, but we can see in a wider berth around us. A good run in this game? I'll make sure you can't. See, I would more go with the blow, like, effect. Like, I'll make sure you can't have a good run. Blow! So know that that deer is there. Surely nothing needs us to run. Left side. I gotta go back to prioritizing this guy. Thank you for the blue. Damn. Bat friend. Thank you, bat friend. Mostly thought of someone yelling in anger that at times it starts in a raw. Okay, I get you. You were trying to have fun? Blow! Was more like what I was thinking. Okay, sweet. They're pincering me. Well, there's 10. Increase the power of the lantern and lights up the farm. Huh? I thought that was inside. We made it to the second day. It's beautiful. See you in half an hour. Alrighty. Oh, there's a soul over there. Oh, I want to get that one. It's really bad, but I gotta be careful. Damn it. I scared it off. Incredible. Ugh. Son of a bitch. Oh no, now it's up there. You don't have to trample my crops, man. That's just rude. Six of each. Okay, I'm missing 2 sticks. Oh, snap. Ah! So scary. Oh my god. Can it get... Dear, can you please cooperate? I've not gotten any money today. Okay, maybe we can set up the fishing. Damn it. If we set up the fishing, then that's good news, because then we'll... Now we just have to be real careful about when we reel that in. Because if we don't, then we die. That spirit's an asshole. Possum! Oh no, I shouldn't run after that. That could be bad for me. What if I need that stamina? I want to catch him, but I can't. Game, you've put me in a terrible conundrum where I want to catch the cute critter, but I can't. Because of Ted here. Oh boy. Got him! Yay! Possum friend! Oh, I gotta catch orange fish now. No. That one was going well, but it was 19 minutes, and we can do it again. Oh, that's annoying, but okay. I think the first thing I need to... I think my mistake was not going full in on speed. I was dividing it up between that and I think the first couple being gold or money is fair, but I need more speed because if that guy shows up out of nowhere, and I know it's not out of nowhere, it's got to be on like a, you know, an interval. Oof. I gotta be better prepared. Maybe it's one of those things of only go down to the dock after Ted leaves. See you, Ted. Okay, now we can look around on this right side because we know that the albino is not over here. Ah! Oh my god, there's a bang at the door. Alright, we got this. We got this. Oh, you know what? Probably shouldn't have done that because I do want to get the upgrade for the lantern and the torches over there. I was planning on selling these wood items to foot the bill for that. That should be plenty. Actually, I think that's just enough. More than enough. Wait, can we upgrade? Yeah, we're upgrading money too. I know I said I'd upgrade footwork more, but no. My greed sickens me. Oh, goodness. I really don't want to risk going and, like, wandering out there. Just in case Ted comes back. But, oh, crap, deer is here. Guess it'll be fine to go exploring a little bit. I want to get some materials for the fishing. I am very glad that I was very lucky. Come on, don't leave, Ted. Leave, please. Please, Ted, leave. Thank you. I need branches now, not twigs, but twigs I can sell for more money, which is overall helpful. So anything will help, birds. Thank you, birds. It's getting dark. Oh dear, it's getting dark. Oh, hell. Yep. 6 of each. Look, I appreciate the material, bird, but I need branches. I forgot to fill up. Ooh, that would have been bad. Ted's here. I'd be surprised if both deer... Crap. Oh, no. No time to be cautious. I have to go. I cannot miss this clown. Oh my gosh. It's one of those things of like I feel, you know, that like shudder up your back when like in like a movie when somebody like barely escapes like severe damage or death. That like shudder, like, oh, scared, like anxious, scared to be safe. Oh no. Oh. Sad clown? Where are you, sad clown? Here, sad clown. Just for you. From your friend, the happy clown. Okay. Sweet. We know where both of them are. This is great. We can sell the rest of the wood. And Ted's letting us go back inside for free. Ah! I don't want to say that scared me, but that scared me. I hate that octopus squid thing. But, oh well, I'm probably supposed to. Wait, why did I go to the... Muscle memory kicked in. Let's see what we got. We don't have a lot. We don't have a lot going on in the way of learning from that one, because that one... That one I just didn't pay enough attention, I guess, or I didn't realize something was wrong until too late. Which sucks. Which sucks, but hey. Nothing much we can do about it now. Leave, Ted. Come on. You're overstaying your welcome, dude. So I'll be honest when I say the first time they did one of those like, ooh, something's out there scares, like it got me the first time I played. Ever since then, it's been nothing short of very, like, insanely goofy. No. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, we are very close to getting that upgrade. We just need some more. We either need to sell some more wood or we need to harvest some more plants. And either way, it's looking like we're going to be able to get that upgrade before the night. If anything, I just need the visibility because, damn, it gets dark. Like, I don't know how it looks on stream, but, like, even when it looks brighter on my screen, like we saw with Minecraft, this game is dark as hell. Like, I can see my reflection. Alright, I guess so. Oh, hey, Regretfully Mine! Thanks for the raid! Hey, Wilku! Just playing, so this is Pumpkin Panic. This is I'm gonna say a horror farming game? The deer over there that you see in the corner, if we get too close or it wanders too close, it'll turn into a monster and kill us. We have what they call the crawler that shows up every so often, and it plays this weird violin sound. Ooh, it's grating, but it really drives home the point. You don't want to get caught by this guy. Currently we are doing a run in nightmare mode, where nightmare mode in itself is on top of the whole idea of trying to get off the island. We have some criteria that this guy right here, this pumpkin, is requiring us to do. I'm not supposed to? Oh no. Like, you see what you did? Well, anyways, I was seeing those lore streams you were doing, regardlessly mine. I checked in on some of those over the weekend. So yeah, we can play the actually we'll just start over. Yeah, usually there is not a threat on the first day, and things really only start getting scary after the first night. But so yeah, I didn't catch the very beginning, but I remember the first thing I heard was, "You're asking if the mercenaries want to be paid," or something along those lines. And I felt that back when I was an adventurer. I felt like that hit me to my core. It's like, oh gosh, imagine that, not paying them. Ooh. So yeah, keep the civilians alive. Yeah, so that was the crawler right there. Here, we can actually look it over them. So the crawler, a monster appears blind, but it can detect any nearby creatures with unsettling precision. It moves swiftly on all fours, emitting a loud noise as it passes. After ambushing its prey, it quickly hides among the trees. Because you hit the live one. Ultimate. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. Yeah, the crawler is nasty business. We call him Ted. Mostly because the difference between him in the crawler in this mode and in the regular mode is he doesn't have the like I don't know how else to describe, but it's like the most horror, the horror shock stinger sound effect that you can imagine, and that signifies that he's gone. You can thank the Shinx for the name. That was I was asking earlier in what people wanted to call him, and so the Shinx chose, and it was Ted. So the plan for this run is we need money. We need a lot of money because we need to upgrade our lanterns so that when the first night rolls by, we can actually see. Now, it's not that we can't really see when the light is going, or for when the light's on it in the first night if we don't have... And we're dead. So yeah, that's why we can't stray too close to those. A little bit. It's a little bit. So it's more like a roguelite than a roguelike, because nothing really changes and there's no meta progression. But there are different elements that occur, so I think that's it. Now the layout itself is the same, and the monsters are the same. So I think that might qualify, but I'm not the expert on that myself. I'm not the biggest roguelike guy myself. Yeah, exactly. It's an arcade. It's more of an arcade thing. That's a lot better of a way to describe it than my long-winded explanation. Oh goodness. So that violin right there, the moment we hear, we gotta run inside. But we can't, also, the way, so this candelabra here, or candlestick, either one, this is the reason we can't just sit inside the whole time. If we were to, those would start going out, and then the shadow pumpkin shows up. We briefly saw that a few runs ago, but the shadow pumpkin itself, it'll only track us inside, but it's much like everything else, it's an insta-kill if it touches us. There is this octopus tentacle creature holding our ship in place that does not appear in regular mode, but instead it has it has an occasional chance where if we see the creek itself bubbling up, it can smack us. And you might have guessed, since from what I was saying earlier about all the other things, is also an insta-kill. we gotta beat up this guy who's basically Octodad's dad. Yeah, there's also that that little mechanism there is for fishing, which that'll bring in a lot of money, but it's a lot higher risk with the monster there. Also, rather than just Octodad, I would say this is more like an Octodad speedrunner with the precision it has, because damn, that thing is quick and it is precise. Oh no. I've never outrun him before. Oh, sweet. So now with all that wood sold, we can now get our first lantern upgrade. And upgrade our materials. That was too risky. So, without this first upgrade here, as I believe night is approaching, we would not have those lanterns up there lit already, and our lantern would be even weaker. And by weaker, I mean we would basically, if we see the deer, they are already aggroed. Okay, so the second deer has spawned in, so that means that night is quickly approaching. Oh, sweet, and a coin spawned, not a moment. 2 of them! Okay, 2 coins spawned and not a moment too soon. So now we have to catch 5 wandering souls. Now, they'll appear as little ghosty boys. Oh, yeah. So it's a lot easier to digest in the regular game. This is just the like challenge mode for anybody who I guess needs the challenge of beyond what the original playthrough can give. Hey, Leon. So we got a couple deaths. One to the tentacle octopus monster. We died. You were there for when we died to the clown. Oh yeah, for anybody who doesn't like clowns, there is a clown monster in this game. Fair warning. Now it's just a regular clown who just kills you, but I really wish Ted would take a violin lesson or two. Yeah, he definitely could use it. at least, you know, a little bit more than those couple of notes. Be a little more pleasant to the ears. Okay, so sun's going down. And now it's night. See what I mean when I say the lantern's pretty important? Now, aside from the, you know, mandatory nature of the ghosts, we're gonna have to upgrade our speed. Aside from the mandatory nature of them, it is very helpful because if we catch one, it replenishes our oil. Yeah. And that's usually, that right there is usually how it ends, is that something happens at night. So we've seen this opening day a couple times. Hiya, Peck. Yep, lurking in the dark, as usual. Yeah, exactly. Ted, damn it. Let's see. See, we gotta be careful of that. Because that will hurt. Especially because one of the requirements for this night is... one of the requirements for this mode is to catch certain types of fish. And if it catches you reeling them in there, that's, as Sonic once said, that's no good. Yeah, surprisingly, this is between the two nightmare modes, this is the more lenient of the two. Though both of them set you back to day one when you die, so they're kind of on the same plane there. Oh, need a little more. You'd like to feed Ted a radish? Hmm. I can only imagine with Ted just looking at, with Ted's expression looking at the radish. One will take a few minutes to get back, the other will take a few hours. Yeah. But hey, it seems that's the nature of nightmare modes. Honestly? I think, honestly, a radish would be worth the shot. If anything, we just have to run. I don't know if that's too... Okay, that's not too close. I was afraid, because usually when that deer, the albino, is that close, it's very quick to aggro. Okay, so thankfully the deer won't chase us into the house. We did check that earlier, but he will chase us to... Ted, no! The deer will chase us to the door, and it'll just wait there. It'll camp us out. Unlike Ted banging on the door and then going. Oh, hey, Jordan. We're doing all right over here. Just trying to get through nightmare mode on Pumpkin Panic. So far, I think our record for this time, unlike the last time we tried, has been 15 minutes into the run, and we got 2 ghosts and 0 fish. So yeah, you haven't really missed much. I think at this point we're closing in on the end of day 1 again. But other than that, how about you? Before I get too ahead of myself. An ad for that would break the game if we had an automatic sprinkler. That would make it so much easier. Ted. I'll activate the... See, it'll just follow us to the door and then it'll leave if it's aggroed. If it's not, it'll just meander towards the door and wait. Yeah, that's I think the path for like the best path so far that we've got, or really tested and proved, is 1 point in the money from crops. One, and then get the first point in the lantern. After that, upgrade the bucket and well so that you can fill it up properly. Not have to wait too long. After that, definitely all speed. Because at that point, we're able to spare the money to... Or not even really spare it, but like use it. We can use it in that way and be smart. Oh, 2 coins, that's exactly what we needed. Oh, and Ted's back. Gives us the opportunity to go inside and upgrade. So the keys there, I know I haven't mentioned them yet, but we haven't really had an opportunity. Those ones are those ones are for different, are these little patches. Oh. Yeah, these little patches here, which we can plant certain plants in. We have everything separated, so... There we go, on that. What does the bat do? Okay, so the bat is one of the little pets that we can get. I forget off the top of my head what he does, but we can look at it in here. Oh. Oh, I thought he was in here. Huh. I guess oh, no, we have to... okay. I know for the bat, I don't know what he does yet, but I know that to get him as a pet, we need to chase him down. We need to catch him in all of the places he runs to, and then he'll just start following us around. So, couldn't hurt to test that out. Okay, I missed him. There. Okay, whew. Whew. Okay, so we might have to continue with the bat on a later night. But with it being as tricky to get as it is, I can only imagine it's a pretty good effect. Because I know that the frog friend that we can get, he helps us water plants. Oh. Yeah, the pets each give a unique bonus. The frog... Oh no. Damn it. Okay. Well, this will give me the opportunity to show it off and check the effects. So yeah. Puddles helps us carry more water, so he's basically like a free upgrade to our bucket. Henry, our little crow friend, he's who's bringing us all these coins. And then Peanut makes our sprint gauge build up faster. So we're not basically sitting ducks as much like we were there. Wait. The frog's name is Puddles. Grappling mine, you go by pedals, right? Like on a bike? least I remember seeing that in the description. He's a distant cousin? Fair enough. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. The name, I mean. I almost forgot to look around for sticks. It's like camping. You just go around looking for sticks, but instead of building a fire, it's to keep ourselves alive at night. I mean, depending on the context, of course I look over the one inopportune time. Okay. This time I gotta lock in. We've been... I gotta lock in for this one. Make sure I want to at least get... My goal for this stream was to at least get one of the little challenges from the pumpkin guy here finished. Thank you. That's the confidence I need. I got this. Willfully ignoring the probably at the end. I'm glad I... Wait, Ted's a little later than usual. That or we were really quick to the draw on those first couple of plants, because it's usually only one crop we can get through before he shows up. Please, just go, Ted. Thank you. That guy. I almost walked into that, but I didn't. First coin, good. I was saying earlier, the rocks on the ground, the ones that are there all the time, I keep mistaking those for coins from a distance. Okay, with that, I think we can at least turn in one of the coins. Okay, we were able to turn in both. I thought we had to wait a day or so until the next one, but that's good. Yeah, the silver coins on the ground are for the pumpkin guy. He gives us for each one, he gives us a different task. So right now we need to catch bluefish and catch wandering souls. So with that, I believe the fish whichever one you get is determined by the time you leave it on the hook before you reel it in. And I think the bluefish are like medium timing. That are semi-fast. No, not gonna get greedy. I was almost going to. I almost did, but I heard him too close. Besides, just waiting a moment like that, it's not gonna kill me. In fact, it saved my life. I didn't even need to get... I keep misreading it as 180 instead of 160. Okay, how's this harvest looking? I think that there could be 2 upgrades for the speed. 2 or 3. I think it's more on the lines of 2, just short of 3, because I think we're on tier 2? Third coin. Okay, we finally get to see what the third one is. Get dried roots from the ground. Not gonna lie, I don't really know what that one means, but I think it's one of these plants on the side. Side patches. That's what it was. That's the word I was thinking of. Patches. Okay, so we do have some more of these branches. We're missing one of each for the... No. Okay. Usually, that tells me that I just didn't wait for him, so... Forgot to wait on him. But dried roots. Now I have to figure out what dried roots are. I think that's the third of them. It's either this one, which is the... I'm going to guess pink. It's a little hard to tell the color there. Or this... No, it's not the green one. It's not the green. That's a fruit. Dried root. Okay. Interesting. Though, that being said, I think the exact... I know that the Wandering Souls is consistent. I don't think the fish type and I guess the plant type, both of them might randomize. I guess it's time to do a little bit of experimentation with that. Ted, please leave. Thank you. Also, this nightmare mode itself, I think I might have mentioned it earlier in jest, but it's been the epitome of your first run is the best run you've had, and then after that you're trying to get back to where you were that first run. Thankfully, not punished for not waiting for Ted to return. Thankfully. Got the perfect amount of water. Sweet. Perfect. Okay, we're past step 2. Upgrade the lantern. That's good. We can't let Ted catch us. Is there another coin over here? The bird had me thinking that it was dropping a coin. Oh no, there's one up here. Nope, that's a rock. Like, Oh no, night's approaching. Night's approaching and we haven't gotten the full crop yet. That's not usual. Okay, until Ted comes back, this is as far as I'm going. South or away from the patch. Oh yeah, I didn't upgrade the bucket. That would explain why I don't have enough water. Just in case, I'm gonna start planting the red in the red patch. I should have dashed sooner. All right. I think it was Barbosa from Kingdom Hearts who said, "Let's be trying this again, lads." Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if I specified Kingdom Hearts 2. Has anybody in chat played Kingdom Hearts? I don't know if now that we're on the topic of it, I'm curious. Just gotta wait for him to pass by one more time, and then he'll be gone, or maybe he's not gonna pass by one more time. Now he's gone. Hmm. Oh, I've realized now that I haven't gone foraging yet. I should make sure to do that before the night sets in. That deer right there, that deer's evil. We already knew it, but that deer's like super evil. Just camping on those coins, that's diabolical. That's nefarious. these coins to this guy. Both of them down. Why did I say down? That's why the frickin' thing breaks. You're breaking it! Every time he just waltzes right through the wall. Acting like he pays the bills around here. I don't even pay the bills around here. I guess that from what I understand, this pumpkin guy is the owner of this entire place. We gotta catch orange fish this time. $20. That sounds like it could be pretty important. I wonder, actually, with how our progress has been this night. We almost got 400. Might be able to upgrade that twice. We can. And the bucket once. Awesome! And Ted's back. Ooh, that's... Found asleep on shift. Can imagine that's not too smiled upon. Last guy that slept during the shift was fire. Ooh, yeah, that can imagine. Yeah, that's bad. That's pretty bad news. Uh-oh. I have an idea that goes against what we've usually been doing. And it's to try and diversify our crops a bit more off sooner. To hopefully make it so that we can have a better chance of getting whatever he asks for later. There he is. I have to lean in a little bit to see the values for the sticks and such. Got him. Think we got enough of each? Oh, don't you start with me, well creature. Where is the regular deer? How can I lose track of him? Where did he go? There he is. But we know since we saw him that this is free. Bat. No way. No way. That was the best run yet. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. Just a really quick idle break to regroup. I'll have Shinito up here. Don't let him, I don't even know what he says half the time. But here he is. Surprise, I'm back! And I'm nice and regrouped. So I think we got this. One of these times. Okay. Oh, I never realized. Or I probably did realize, but I just completely forgot that you can move the camera. I feel like this angle is terrible for what we're... For like, walking this way. Because it pulls it in too much. Though it might be great for jump scaring me, like, with that. With that deer, that could possibly be incredible. Not seeing anything yet. Okay, we weren't able to get... I think my headphones might have turned up there because that was a lot louder than I anticipated and I was ready for, even though I heard it countless times before. Alright, I know it's a little delayed since the last time. I know it's a little delayed. We didn't immediately check, but I think we'll be okay to check for stuff now. Yeah, that last run was like a blessing. That was crazy. No, maybe it wasn't the last run of it. It was the run before that. The golden start where everything was falling into place. We had so much money available. We had everything. Damn. And no use crying over spilled milk, eh? Okay, so what we need is... that, so we can actually get our upgrade for the lantern, and then the bucket, so we can water everything all at once. If we can get more, that would be great, but I don't think we can. I would love to be wrong about that. Okay, I'll stop with that. I just find it so funny. They keep trying to scare me with that, but it's like... I think the thing that got me to jump the most was the threatening leaf that passed over the screen. Okay, the other deer is here. That's... It's hard to say that's good. That's kind of terrible. Okay, case in point. Okay, step 1. Focus on the plants until Ted shows up. So far, that's going well. There's the deer, the albino one. Very good to know where he's at. Okay, that was our worst attempt yet, so, or well, not our worst attempt yet. We did have that one where I intentionally died at the very beginning to show off the albino, but... Worst attempt yet? Alright, let's go, let's go. I literally said, there's the deer, and ran into the deer. I just... Okay, now, okay. Where is that stopping? You better stop short of the or of the plants. Alright, never mind. Go, keep going. Keep going. Keep going, dear. More surprised the deer don't just end Ted. That would be an I would want to see that fight. I'd pay for that. If that were a DLC, I'd pay for that. See the enemies infight like once, like even if it's on its own little mode, that'd be fun. Okay, step 1's done. So now we momentarily shift focus towards foraging. We're going to try and find a coin. If not, we'll try and find as many sticks and branches as we can. Thank you, friendly bird. Okay, so that's all the branches and sticks we found. But no coins. Brutal. So hopefully we can find some in, well, I was gonna say in the next minute, but shortly before the first nightfall. Either of those would be good time frames. Immediately would be even better, but, you know. We're at the behest of birds. So I learned over the last run that you can just hold down the A button to continually pick things up or water plants or what have you. Upgrade that. Bucket, water, run. Those are our upgrade. That one scared me a little bit. I didn't fill up my bucket. Wow, he is in the worst. If he steps in the middle of that field and just sits there, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, he didn't, and so now I'm not mad. Right, the other deer is here, and we still have yet to get our first coin, so that's troublesome. I should not be over here, I should not be over here, I should not be over here. This is greedy, this is greedy. I was as far as possible from safety. And it's been not a while, but a very short bit since we last saw Ted. That's what I did not want to hear while I was... That deer was in the way. Okay, time for the next round. Where did that bird drop? Is that a branch or a stick? That's branch. Happy to see it. That's good money. You know that SpongeBob episode where the Flying Dutchman moves in with him? And he just keeps scaring him? But after a while, the scares, SpongeBob just doesn't react. He has a non-reaction. That's how I feel towards that scare right now. I'm the SpongeBob, completely uninterested in the scares that the Flying Dutchman is that Ted is throwing at us. Are you not done yet? Okay, yeah, you're done. Get out of here, man. Damn. Longest Ted stay we've ever seen. Damn. I thought I heard out of, like, the periphery of my ear the sounds of Ted returning. I was about to call him out because he's never showed up this fast before. Not this soon after a previous one. Also, have we seen a coin in the last run or two? Or has it just been, like, strangely dry from coins? We've really got nothing going on when it comes to coins. Jeez. Nothing for branches, nothing for sticks, nothing for coins. We got a stick, that's something. That albino deer is in the worst possible place. It's where I want to be, and it's staying right there. And damn it, this deer is here now, too. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in. I'm just gonna upgrade stuff because this is like getting unpleasantly close to falling apart. And I'm not about to let that happen if I can help it. So, see if we can pick it up from here. Fix things. Get out of here, Ted. Get out of here. Maybe we can find a coin over here? That would be really fun and cool. No? Okay. I think the problem I have is that I stopped respecting the nighttime. Please don't lock my camera. I saw the deer leaning down to eat, and I thought it was reeling up to transform and kill me. Well, there's Ted, so we'll be able to explore a little bit more freely. Thanks, Ted. Thanks for jump scaring the audience. Please, just go. Freaking... The both of yous, would you leave? For goodness sake. Finally, we got a coin. But that ghost didn't count because we got it before freaking getting the coin to the guy in the middle. I don't have sight other teeth, so... Okay, so that's one down. Don't worry, big guy. Have that balloon. That ought to cheer you up. Who doesn't like balloons? SpongeBob and Patrick went to jail for stealing one. And then popping it. On Free Balloon Day. Of all days. Okay. He's coming back. Oh my god. See, I don't know if that's close enough for him to aggro, and I don't want... Okay, it's not, thankfully. Son of a bastarding ghost. Of course, the deer is just walking right on over it, like it ain't no thing. Damn it. Yep. Okay, okay. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. I almost ran right into his aggro range, and that would have been awful. Got him. Oh, no. They keep dropping branches, which I love because they're worth more, but I also want some sticks so that I can actually make the fishing pole. Yes, I can make the fishing pole. Now I can start fishing as well as farming. And the damn deer's sitting right in the middle of my damn field. Oh my god! I didn't see the bubbles that time. Alright, that was the hardest this game's ever scared me. Alright, good job, game. Good job. Damn. Very dead. That one hit me in real life. Felt like it, at least. Yeah, that run wasn't going so bad. Wish I had not, you know, greeted so hard with the, I don't even know if it was greeting, really. I'm holding back from making any comment on this, on the status or quality of this run so far. See what else we can find. One of each so far is fine. And more branches than sticks. Good for money, not for... well... using these as materials to make the fishing pole. So we're fine for now on that front. This should be enough with this crop and maybe one more branch or stick. We should be able to get the upgrade for our lantern. Or just drop something off. What did it drop? Oh boy. There's gotta be a coin around somewhere. Okay, we for sure have enough for the upgrade for the lantern. That's good. But that's only one part of the problem. Oh no! Hey, we got a coin. That's a good. That's good. That's good. That's a very good. That's a good. In that speed, I was trying to say that in. I didn't realize I said that's a good. Yes, indeed. That is a good. That's a very good. I wasn't making it back if I didn't dash. Wait, I just realized you said dead bun bun pimpkin. that makes it slightly funnier to me. In the words of a rubber pirate, meat! Not gonna lie, I did not expect a One Piece reference on stream today, but you know what? We can be pleasantly surprised. Oh, oh. They're both on the left side there. I only hope that the happy clown is not on the left. If it's on the left, then we're screwed, because both the deer are on the left. Is that's the albino deer. Where's the regular deer? Ooh. They're hunting me down. Oh, that was diabolical. Damn it. We have one ghost. All right. And Ted's back. That does say 2 out of 5. That damn dock is dangerous. I catch 3 green fish. The green ones. That wasn't a fish, that was a tire. Oh, we're so close to actually finishing the first one. Are we faster? Been a while. I realized it's been a while since we saw Ted last. You son of a bitch! He was between me and the door. Yeah, I think this series of attempts is going to turn out to be a bust. But that was fun, nonetheless. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. Goodness me. Nightmare mode is no joke in this game. Yeah, I just spotted a spider crawling across my monitor. That is... Alright, I'm gonna have to take care of that soon. But you know what? He's fine, just chilling there for a second. Reminder for everybody, tomorrow is going to be a Fall Guys stream. I will make sure to send out the corrected schedule, and the spider's gone. The corrected schedule, sometime between now and the stream tomorrow. Probably gonna be more than an hour, but that'll be at our normal time. A new normal. But until next time, if you like the stream, feel free to give it a like. If you like what we do around here and you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe as well. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, and have a good night, everybody.